Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Dead Unicorn. My name is Corey. Today we're playing Legend of the Five Rings. Why are we playing Legend of the Five Rings? Could it have something to do with it being Saturday?
Cyber Samurai Saturday?
Cyber Samurai Saturday? It's it's Cyber Samurai Saturday, everybody, and we're here.
Cyber Samurai Saturday. I have to say it again because I was muted when I said it.
Playing Samurai
I wanted it to be Slasher Sunday.
on the web.
Slippy Slappery Saturday.
No one said that.
We're playing
Zip-zap-zoop
Legend
Saturday.
of the Five Rings. And it's a short little adventure that James has made up to bookend Blood of the Lioness. This might be the last game. It might be the second to last game. I don't know. I never know these things until it actually happens. But we're gonna dive right in. But before we do that, those are our patrons right there. They're scrolling. We love them. Thank you, patrons, for supporting our channel. You can also support the channel by subscribing and clicking the bell. We do this as many Saturdays as we can. My name's Corey. I'm playing Soshi Takaro, a Scorpion Shugenja, illusionist air magic extraordinaire. I am joined by Sasha.
Hello. Void magic Ghostbuster extraordinaire.
Who plays Kitsu Kiriko. That's right.
Thank you. I forgot the most important part.
How about Matthew?
Well, I play Goseki no Matsu Takeo, who is of the Lion Clan, and he is a Matsu Berserker, even though he hasn't really used that ability all that much, but he gets to use his combat chops a little bit this time, and I'm looking forward to it.
Playing Soshi Takaro's twin brother, Tarek, plays Seppen Kanjiro.
That is true. I do play Septon Kanjiro, who is an Imperial guardsman at this point, though he is much more in tune with his spiritual side thanks to his brother and the strong connection he has with his ancestors.
Playing Ikoma Sayori, Crystal.
She is an Ikoma bard, courtier, and also has some special techniques for being a little bit sneaky.
And of course, our illustrious game master, James.
Hello, I'm playing the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Don't forget the beautiful, too. Everyone.
That's you guys.
I was really hoping someone else would forget to say their names, so I would feel a little less left out.
Oh, sorry.
I figured it would just be better for me to announce everybody's character name after a little bit.
Yeah. Thanks.
I mean,
Appreciate it.
How's the food, by the way?
I'm the showman, and I should make up for all of the regulars that I play with.
Somebody should send you a top hat.
Would he wear
so
it?
you can doff it during these introductions.
Wait, me?
We
No.
were,
No, Corey.
yeah. Actually, me and James, I believe the other day, we're talking about the showmanship, the craft of showmanship, for the channel, and who has better showmanship than others. We were talking smack kind of behind your back.
Oh, nice. I probably got rated low. I am low energy. No?
But yeah, that's one of the reasons I posted the little high energy comment. High energy.
Oh, yeah?
Super important. Always bring it. Always for our audience. You gotta bring it.
I'm going to bring it too much, and you're going to be mad at me.
And the other part, commit to the bit.
Oh, yes.
Commit to the bit.
Don't hesitate. Jump right in.
Yeah, slide in Slide into the bits.
Slide into the bit.
Set your bits into the
Okay,
slide.
okay.
Slide into them bits.
We're gonna uncommit right now and move on.
We're gonna disengage.
James, where are we? What's happening? I believe there's a tool shed. There's a tool shed. I distinctly remember a tool shed.
Last time you guys went to the village here, you also, Tarek's character warded the village's Toshi gates. I think that's how they're called. I could be misremembering.
Torii.
Tori.
That's it.
Torii.
That's it. The Torii gates on the village. And then you visited the shrine, found evidence that there was a blood witch in the area.
Sukai.
Mhm. And did some asking the fortunes to smile on you there as well. And then the mine foreman and his assistant led you up to the mine, told you about a woodsman's shed where the woodman had passed on a couple years prior. And then you tromped off into the woods with Matsu-san in the lead and got slightly lost. You didn't know where you were headed. And when he admitted that, Sayuri was able to go, oh, okay, that way, and took you a straight path through the woods to come up behind the shed, where you found very, very horrific things. And now you've sidled around to the front and are prepping to fight whatever's inside.
I believe we have some bonuses. Some people have a
Tarek and Crystal both have on their next martial skill roll. They get a opportunity with strike die to add.
I also have that on my notes too.
and Sasha did something
used
to me
yours.
too, and I forgot what it was.
I just watched the vid before hopping on here. Of what
Sasha,
last
you
time
cast a
was.
spell on me?
Not on you.
Yeah,
She did cast a spell on him. She cast one that was that I thought she was going to cast on me, but she didn't.
Ah.
What was it? It was
Oh yeah, she said a thunder something involved, and it ups endurance and composure.
Courage of the Seven Thunders. You're muted.
Oh, yeah, Courage of the Seven Thunders.
yes.
On to Kaedeko and Kori, Takaro. And then Kaedeko started to channel Bind the Shadow.
Bind the Shadow. There.
And I have my bow of water ready, and it has an extra range that it can extend to, like Goku's staff.
Bonk. Just poke it.
So
point it out.
since you're channeling before initiative, go ahead and give me the first channeling roll.
Okay. Eric, I might need your help with this because I've only done this once, but am I just going to go ahead and roll the ability straight up?
Yes, you roll the ability and you choose dice.
Okay, choose dice to keep for the next. Okay. Does it matter if I succeed or not on the first channel? No, right? Because I'm just choosing dice to hold.
Right, because you're going to be holding it. If you decide that to just go ahead and keep enough to be successful and that you're good enough on everything else,
Right.
you can just go ahead and say, hey, this is what I'm holding.
Okay.
And then your channeling's just holding it until you release.
Whoa, some exploders here.
Yeah. I think you can. I don't think you even need to explode the dice, do you? Because you just keep the initial die, right? Corey?
No, you keep.
Yeah,
keep
you don't
your
explode
choice.
anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't explode
I
it. You
don't.
just keep. Yeah, you just say that's an explodes. That's an exploder without strife, an opportunity without strife, and an exploder with strife. And I'm going to
Okay.
keep those 3 dice.
Do I need to write it down somehow, or?
Yeah, you should keep them up.
Okay, so exploder and opportunity. Okay, so then I'll finalize it, but we can ignore that because I'm just keeping these. Okay.
All right, and time for initiative.
excellent. you know how the initiative tracker works? How the combat system in this VTT is?
Good question.
I've got it set appropriately. I need to also know how to do it for the NPC here.
We should put
There it is.
Just get our icons out on the map, and then you can add that. You can right-click on the icons and add it to the combat tracker. So everybody bring your icons out to the map if you can. There's a map, guys, that you can't see. I can show it to you if you want, but it's not. It's just a world map. Here, just for the people watching at home. There it is. There's the map. But we're not going to be using it. There's no battle map. This is just for... so if you right-click it, you can add us to the combat tracker. And then on the combat tracker, we can click our names, and then it'll automatically roll initiative and put us in order.
This is where the combat tracker is, remember? You click on the 2 swords. Oh, you can just double-click on the headers there, and they'll minimize.
Oh, there I am.
Just double-click on the header, like your name, character's name.
Header?
We can just... So, Crystal, right-click
I'm talking
on
to
your icon
Sasha.
and add the cross swords to add you to the... There, and there's your initiative. Just hit the D20 and
it's not allowing. It's not giving me the window to choose my die. Unfortunately,
that is on. Go back to the chat and hit roll and keep under your what you rolled. God, it's so much strife. That's okay. I have extra strife and I have extra. I can't hear Sasha if she's talking.
Just trying to remember how to roll initiative.
Click on your character and then you click the initiative dice. Where's the initiative die, by the way, Corey?
On the combat tracker.
Really? I don't see it.
I don't see it either.
There's a big D20 next to your name on
Next
the
to your
combat
name on the
tracker.
combat tracker.
Yeah, but my name isn't on the combat tracker.
Click your icon.
Icon, toggle combat.
Oh yeah,
state.
I got to toggle combat state. I forgot. That's my bad. Now you press the button. You see the button? The little die? Yep. Boop. And then you go into we'll go into the chat and then continue your roll. Boop. Yours bad. Mine is bad. But I get to add stuff to my initiative, so how do I do that? Oh, why is it on? That's why it's bad. Don't ignore that roll. That's stupid.
Oh,
ignore that skill that initiative roll for me.
You can use opportunities.
Where's the list?
It rolled me on water stance. I don't know why it rolled me on water stance.
There, I cleared you so that you can just
Compendium default
re-roll.
Opportunities initiative check use.
I don't know why I would ever start an initiative on water stance.
And for me, on air stance, I can assess one foe's weakness, learn one of their disadvantages of that foe's choice. And a good howdy hello to Rosemary in the chat.
Yeah, hello. How are you doing?
Welcome.
Where's the opportunity list hidden again?
So compendium, default, opportunities, initiative check use.
Yeah, all the way over to the right. No, Sasha. On the right. All the way. There we go. No, the second to last. There you go. Default.
I'll put it on the screen for the people to see. So, yeah, if you're on air, you can assess one foe's weakness. On Earth, choose another character's disadvantage. They do not apply their disadvantage checks as seen. Fire, on an initiative check, use your focus instead of your vigilance when surprised. Water, on an initiative check, assess all the qualities of the terrain in this scene. And Void, on an initiative check, if there are otherworldly beings in the scene, you can sense them.
Kind of on the nose, but that's pretty fair.
And the Yuki goes first.
Actually, you got to add 4 to my initiative.
That still means the Yuki goes first.
Yeah, probably, but I'm going before Matt.
I get one of the Yuki's disadvantages of their choice.
Well, they're still behind a door.
I know. I guess it doesn't work then.
No. The Void one is the only one that still would work technically in this situation, I think, unless it's supporting one of your allies. And you already know there's something in there.
I'm going to spend an opportunity on mine, how many opportunities do I have? I have a
2.
pretty good amount of opportunity, I think.
I mean, I can use general use opportunities, right?
Of course, you can always use general use ones.
I'll just use my opportunity to get rid of the strife that I got rolling. I think that makes the most sense.
Also, with the continued trek and the getting lost for a little bit, everybody take another strife except for Corey for the cold.
Ah, yes. I'm immune to cold for
and
now.
Take that before you spend opportunity to remove.
I'm going to use an opportunity to choose a character in the scene. And one of their advantages, So I know that I have an advantage called Guiding Ancestor. And I'm going to use that advantage. Apply it until the end of their first turn. They apply that advantage to all of their checks. So for the first turn of combat, I'll use that for all of my checks.
Since we kind of already know there's an otherworldly being here, I think I'm just going to use it to drop strife. Because I took some of that too. Ah, jeez.
I will use an opportunity to assess qualities of all the terrain in the scene.
The snow is faintly tainted. It is a bit over ankle deep around here. It's still kind of loose and slidey a bit, so being a little more cautious would make you more stable. So if you're moving a lot faster or recklessly, there's a chance you might slip.
So, are there patches then that are dangerous terrain, or there are patches that have a kami imbalance, or we're looking for terrain qualities?
Yeah, there's a kami imbalance. Fire is weakened.
Okay.
Okay, fire.
That definitely something I need to worry about in Sasha.
And
I don't really use fire much.
And what does dangerous terrain mean?
Oh, if you're on it and you get strife, you take fatigue damage from it. It's usually for like brambles or fire or walking on glass.
No, in this case, it's more a matter of if you're using water stance and take the second move action, then you're going to have to make a fitness check to not fall on your ass.
That's fair.
It's more like that. But if on just about any other stance, you're not likely to worry about it because you're moving a little more cautious.
That's entangling terrain. It's called entangling, but ice works for that.
Yeah,
entangling.
That terrain works. And you hear a voice go, "Who's there? I hear someone out there." It's a very beautiful voice. Enchanting. Captivating.
Matt Scared is about to flirt with it.
Oh, God.
Anyone whose vigilance is below 3 you are charmed.
Oh, my vigilance is... I have a
Matt?
high vigilance.
Below 3?
You mean
Yeah,
3 or
if you
below?
if you have a 3 or more, you're not captivated by it.
Well, that's
Oh,
actually-
God.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I am captivated by
Oh
it.
my
Yeah,
god,
so-
somebody that
Zero.
has a vigilance of 2?
Fuck.
Whoa!
I haven't seen that
There's
before.
There's 2 of you that actually are caught by this.
Who else?
I'm so disappointed.
Look who's
Stefan-
holding his head in disumpointment.
Oh,
Stefan and
two
Takeo.
cats! The druggie and the person who's secretly a womanizer are both captivated by it.
I'm only surprised by one of them.
I'm an illusionist, and as an illusionist, you know I have an awesome vigilance. I know I see everything.
Yeah, in fact, you have the highest vigilance of everybody out of 4, I believe. Everybody else who's, I believe both Sasha and Sayuri,
3.
Crystal there, have 3s.
Makes a lot of sense.
Which,
My water is low.
for Corey, there is a buzz to the voice. Some subharmonic thing, like there's
Oh no.
more than one voice at once.
We need a what we need is a bard to cast counter song.
And Tarek, Matt, you're going to do whatever this woman wants.
Okay.
Strange, because I just ran a game with a succubus in it, and this is feeling mighty reminiscent.
How does it feel, bitch?
I find it funny how last game I was saying we should go ahead and set the building on fire before anything else starts. And of course this happens.
Stop
This
setting
just
things on
happens.
fire.
Because it's a good solution.
No, it's not. It burn down the forest.
Yeah, just burn everything down. It's fine.
I don't think fire's gonna work too well on this shack.
I don't think so.
Well, we haven't tried it now, have we?
Fire never worked on Shaq. Dude's too big.
Yeah. He's like,
And
fire
the
don't
door
work on me.
opens.
I'm Steel. I'm Superman.
Yeah, my name's Kazam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fire don't work.
The door opens,
I
and
love
a
Shaq. He's awesome.
beautiful woman with long white hair steps out. Oh, and those who aren't captivated can make a sentiment check upon seeing her.
Cool. I'm on air stance, so it's air sentiment. Oh, let me go to
Not
conflict.
to worry, my dear. A
conflict
handsome
mode area,
huntsman
yes.
has come to your aid.
Oh God.
Make sure you're on
Yeah,
the
his
right
name's
stance
Stephen
and
Kajiro.
under conflict.
Will you keep your pants
And
on in
our
front of the
TN?
11-year-old?
Yeah, what's your chance, sir?
I'm sorry. I'm not on my usual sound system, so I had trouble hearing everyone. I
What's
heard
the
Sasha
TN?
and Matt joking. I didn't hear Crystal or Corey.
The TN.
TN for the sentiment, it's 2.
Thank you. Remember, guys, on your character sheet, under conflict tab, make sure you have your right stance chosen. Oh my god.
Yeah, I had to go and change it because for some reason it defaulted to water stance, which is like my worst
I
stance.
get so much strife out of these stupid things.
I'm
Okay.
gonna keep the exploder and hope I get another success. Nope.
Sure. I'm not going to get extra successes. I'll just keep extra opportunity. I don't want all the strife, people.
Yeah, I'm gonna negate that strife with my opportunity. Because ouch.
Yeah.
Don't forget, Corey, that your composure, I think, is increased by 2.
Yes. I'm good with that. I was at 0 strife to begin with. I just like to
Yeah.
make sure it's as low as possible all the time.
I mean, that's fair. I'm just wanting to remind you. And composure. Wait, no, it's composure and endurance. I'm sorry.
Okay, so Keitako succeeded, Sayuri did not, and Takoro succeeded. Okay. The Shugenja, notice that she's floating over the snow.
Cool.
She's not quite touching it.
I'm removing.
As far as Takeo and Kenjiro go, this is the most beautiful woman you've ever seen. And she's pure white. She must be honorable and good.
Yeah.
Use.
My wife would be into this, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
sure. Why not?
There is a part of you thinking of leaving your wife for her.
You know, I didn't ever like being Imperial to begin with. Wait, what am I saying?
I would like to use one of my opportunity, sir, to learn another character in the scene's demeanor and current strife, which is the floaty girl.
Her strife currently is 0.
Naturally, we just started.
Mm-hmm. And demeanor? She doesn't appear aggressive right now.
Demeanor is a rule that NPCs have.
Doesn't
yeah, I don't
anywhere on the
understand
sheet.
what that really is and what the point of knowing it is.
It gives you an idea of what their advantages and disadvantages are.
No, it gives you it when doing a social skill check against them, depending on what stance you're on, what ring you use, you get bonuses or negatives against them. For example, ambitious gives +2 fire, -2 water, and it tells me their most common way of unmasking, which for an ambitious person would be bend principles. So the common ones are ambitious, assertive, detached, gruff, and shrewd. There are others in other books, though, and a game master can make up their own too if they want.
Currently detached seems fine.
Sure. +1 earth, +1 fire, -2 void. Expose an opening is the common way of unmasking.
Oh, visitors.
Rosemary, if you want to see the woman, look at the thumbnail for this video. She's in the thumbnail.
Effectively, yeah. And she goes, "Oh, this is too many guests. Would you be a dear and kill each other for me?" And that would be her turn. So, Matt?
Oh, no,
no,
it would be me next.
It's Kenjiro. Oh, because of the +4 that doesn't actually show up there.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't give me the bonus there. So Kenjiro is going to...
Here we go. It actually lets me update and change your initiative value in here.
Who actually
So there we
Kenjiro think is the biggest threat besides the Matsu?
Probably your brother.
Probably
or the small.
No, see, that's the thing, is he thinks his brother needs him to protect him.
Yes.
So I don't think he would actually think his brother would be the biggest threat. But I honestly think he might think that Sayuri is the biggest threat outside of the Matsu, because if he does he know the Matsu is also ensorcelled? That's another good question.
You would notice that he is also turning towards the rest of your group like you.
Okay, so I'm assuming I'm not supposed to attack Takoro. So he will go up and try to attack Sayuri, and here's what he will do. He will do a...
Why Sayuri? Kaedeko, we saw her like straight up like destroy that person in the past.
Hence my cringe on my face the whole time.
If you're looking for the biggest threat, it's Kaedeko. If you're looking
now, to the love of your life, the biggest threat is the Shugenja. If your family ties and brotherly bond prevent you from attacking in Corey's character, that leaves one.
Right. He will move over to Kaedeko and will attempt to hit her with his sword. He will attempt to bonk the child.
Yep.
I have a question. How does this affect the fact that I'm currently channeling? What does are there rules
It won't
for
interrupt
this?
your channel. I don't think it. I don't know. I don't think it interrupts
doesn't.
your channeling though.
Do I just keep channeling if I choose to not fight back?
Because you chose to channel and are holding a spell currently, it does not interrupt the spell.
Right.
It just
is going to hurt.
You've already declared what your action is going to be.
Right.
Casting the spell.
Right.
If a character with channel dice performs any action, no. If a character becomes dazed, silenced, or unconscious while channeling, their reserve dice are lost. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. Maybe the kami are smiling down on Kaedeko.
He fails to draw his sword out of his scabbard as he attempts to do an Untitled Strike.
That's
The
right.
sword stays in his scabbard.
We can keep whatever dice we want.
Would you like to spend one of those opportunities to not look foolish in your failure?
Yes.
Oh
I will
my
spend
God.
all 3 of those opportunities to not look foolish in my failure.
All right.
All you rolled
Yes,
were
everything.
opportunity.
All of them were opportunity. Yes.
Holy
All
crap!
of them were opportunity.
Oh my goodness. Cherry
My heart
jumped
is
out so
palpitating.
bad.
And one of the other dice
So
he
bad
had on
slash
there
good.
was opportunity with strife,
Yeah.
and he just chose not to keep that one.
Mm-hmm.
So by spending all of that, what you end up doing is turning right to Kaedeko and looming over her and grabbing your sword, and with your thumb feeling the peace bond that you put on when you walked into the village and going, oh, hold that.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Just give me a minute, okay? I got this. Just stop judging me.
You don't look foolish. You look like you're about to consult with her, and you go pull the peace bond and then grab the handle.
Sounds good.
Did we all peace bond our weapons? I don't remember. Or is it just...
No.
I'm retroactively putting that on there.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't remember doing this.
And
It would've
besides,
been-
you stated weapon ready. Corey stated weapon ready. Matt said weapon ready during last session.
Yeah, Kenjiro is actually somebody who would probably keep his weapon sheathed and peace bonded, to be honest. So it makes sense.
Yeah, it fits with the
It would
character, so that's
be
what the problem
A
was.
silly mistake to forget to take the peace bond off when you left to go find bad stuff.
Mm.
Probably it would be a silly mistake, but one that he might make.
Who's next?
Seki no Matsutakio.
God, why
You know
do
what?
the ensorcelled people go first?
I know, right?
Also, the
Because
fastest
it's
in the group.
inconvenient.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little light and airy about this.
We have
whole
high
encounter.
focus.
I feel like I'm
Low.
just like kind of floating along. It's like, wow, she's absolutely gorgeous.
Time to kill a child.
Hold on. But all things considered, like Kaedeko, he's fond of Kaedeko because he was very protective of her during the drinking party. She's like a little sister, but he doesn't really have a lot of personal interpersonal relationship with Sayuri. So he might consider her an enemy, and then there's also his 2 brothers-in-laws. Well, he's he has some form of camaraderie with them. So they're
Yeah, but
not necessarily
the thing that
You're
is
not going to target Kenjiro.
the thing that is ensorceling you
Mhm.
would tell you that, just as he told me, that the Shugenja are the ones that are dangerous.
Mm.
So either Kaedeko or Takoro would be the
Takuro.
priorities at that point.
But he might
And
consider
I will
the
say that
child.
I was going to
lesser threat.
say, with
Well,
your
small one.
protective feelings towards Kaedeko, you might target the bastard that's been preventing you from flirting.
Ah, okay. I see your reasoning.
I-
But I'm still, but like I said, as I stated, I'm feeling a little floaty with this experience. So
I mean,
gonna
I'm
switch to air
technically the reason
stance.
you're married and can't
And can't flirt.
flirt.
Let this
Yeah.
happen. Do you really want them to fucking gang up on Kaedeko? Just let it happen.
Spread the love.
Yeah. Spread the pain. Ouch.
By the way,
Funny enough,
everybody,
this wouldn't be the first time one of my characters attacked one of Sasha's characters while Sasha's character was a child.
by the way, everybody, my name is
Rosemary's watching this and knows what he's talking about.
everybody. My character's name is Takaro. The emphasis is on the first syllable, Takaro, not Takoro.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Takaro. Thank you.
Yeah, we're committing
Takaro
child
will become
abuse
tacos very
episode
soon.
2.
Yeah.
Right.
That'd be like looking at my name and pronouncing it as Jamez?
Yeah,
Yeah, James.
James.
I like that, honestly.
That's not how you say it? James?
James.
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 I really don't think it is.
Yep.
Anymore, it isn't.
Now that I look at that word, it's obviously Jamez.
Jamez.
Yeah.
Like Gomez with a J. I like
Exactly. That's exactly what I was
I'll
thinking.
take that.
Nasty.
Any comparison to Gomez Adams, I'll take as a compliment.
All right, I'm ready to do my martial arts melee roll. And I'll try to see if I could strike out against Takaro
Do
and
it.
see how poorly this goes.
Come at me.
Go in air stance.
This is gonna suck.
Come at me,
Hope so.
bro.
Well, that's a hit.
Well,
Decent roll.
Well, let's see. I'll just take an opportunity to perhaps not look too foolish. Then
You can only keep one die.
yeah, I know.
And you are trying to
You're trying to
succeed.
hurt me.
Yeah, you are actually trying to hurt the person.
So
it's not like you
re-roll
can
that.
just
all right,
accept
all right.
the
I'll
fact that you
reroll
don't have.
You cannot meta reduce damage.
that. Okay.
You cannot meta like try not to attack.
Okay. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Okay. All right. I see what the dice are saying
The
here.
prayer is working.
I mean, it's
What
a
was your weapon?
TN2 to hit
Yeah,
somebody, so
hold on,
it's
let me,
fair whether he wants to
let me
keep an
check
exploder.
Which one I took out? I think it was my.
an opportunity.
I think it was my katana or my nodachi. I think I took
It was
out
your
my
Nodachi. It was
Yeah,
your
my
Nodachi.
nodachi.
All right.
Oh,
So, well,
He's
the
only got
snow is what
opportunities.
prevents you from getting to him because you're kind of on opposite sides of the group at the moment,
Mm-hmm.
and you just shuffle through the snow, get to him, Nodachi out, and just go, this snow is thick! And wave your Nodachi vaguely around his head. At this point,
I hold my bowl of water out, and I'm like, "What are you doing, brother?"
and I can tell you that the three that weren't charmed, up until Takeo turned and marched clear across the group and fanned and Corey's character with his Nodachi, you weren't sure who got charmed or not.
So in response to what Takoro was saying, is like, my marriage with your sister prevents me from having this woman. You can tell that there's a bit of like
Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
glazed language, with what he's saying. It's like,
Oh,
something
this
doesn't
woman,
seem
the
right.
new beautiful lady with the white hair.
I say, it appears my brothers have not trained their minds like I have.
Just case in point, Kenjiro's isn't known yet. He could have moved over next to
Okay.
Keitako protectively. You're not sure.
Well, I say it about
Oh, right, because
characters.
he wasn't even able to pull his sword.
I say
Yeah,
that about
I fucked up that
Takeo
one.
then.
My cat looks very angry with you right now, mister.
Yeah,
My dead fucking cat is judging you. All right?
fair enough.
You weak-minded fool.
You're
Okay.
gonna
Hey,
get a
that's
ghost
the
cat
hissing.
beating on you.
Basically, yeah, that's what
Your
I'm saying.
cat's vigilance is
That's a
higher than the difficulty.
What
I have
am
to
I gonna
remember
do?
about it if he actually does hit me.
But
'cause I've never used
unfortunately
it.
for Kenjiro, his guardian spirit's vigilance is the same as his.
Yeah, and not only that, I believe that because he's in a coma.
And he's supporting you in whatever you're doing.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, go, dude. I think you totally have a chance. Do it.
Yeah, bro, go for it.
Okay. At what range is the spirit, the snow
That's gonna
spirit?
be my first question.
Well, since you were
too.
planning on ambushing when they came out, I'd say within 2.
Okay, cool. I'll move away from Takaro, or I'm Takaro. I'll move away from Takeo. One range band forward as my movement. That puts her within 1. Takeo's behind me. Anybody who's also near me you should get away from me, as I'm gonna start spinning my bowl of water above my head, scooping up snow and air and creating a vortex around me, as I cast Tempest of Air. How do I put this in the chat?
Last time it was pull up through the thing, and when you hit edit, there's a send to chat.
There's a send to chat. Clearing formatting, horizontal line, bullet list, number list.
At the very top, along the same line as the close.
Oh, wait. I see it. Hold on. I did it wrong. Tempest of Air to chat. Tempest of Air. So I need to make, as an attack action, I make a TN3 Theology check, targeting each character at range 2 to 3. Oh no, I have to step away from both of them, because if you're right next to me... So I will stand next to Sayuri. To make sure I get... I guess I'll get everybody else.
Because it's at range 2 to 3, if you stay within your group, since they're all technically within 1 if you move to the center of the group,
okay,
then your group won't be affected.
Cool. Okay. Then I'll do that and make sure that... Yeah, I'll do that then. I'll just won't move. Awesome. Range bands are weird. Let's do it. TN3 Theology. All I have to do is click the spell and it comes right up. That's handy. I don't need to spend a void. I think I'm good here. Roll. And I failed. Shoot. Well, I got some opportunity. I got 1 success. We're all failing our rolls.
Well, 1 success means that a little bit of snow rises around you and then falls back down.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, that's all of my actions. I got 2.
And we come to Sayuri.
Hold on, I got 2 opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, I would like to provide assistance to Kietiko.
Okay.
How I'm doing that is my spell, as I twirl around, I'm distracting my brother, who is like looking at me and wondering what the hell I'm doing, rather than putting pressure on Kietiko. So she now has more breathing room to do what she needs to do during the combat. And that is how I'm providing assistance, because you have to say it, you have to roleplay it.
Flavor-wise, that 1 success was enough to kick up some snow, and you're throwing it around with this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like blowing between them.
Okay, cool. Getting the pressure off of you, Kietiko. You have a extra die.
I kind of gotta succeed this roll, or we're all gonna be in big trouble.
Yes.
Oh, also, Corey, on your turn, the multi-voice aspect coming from this woman, even though she's not talking now, you're still faintly hearing like 2
it lets you keep an extra
voices muttering something, keeping the captivation going.
I'll tell Kietiko. I say, I'm hearing more than 1 voice coming from her. It might be the Kansen in the area controlling her. I'm not sure.
It might have something to do with those. That's not the correct Kaidika voice. It might have something to do with the rocks over there. If someone can try to topple it, I have to keep focusing on this spell.
Okay, thanks. That's actually, I didn't even think about that.
Okay, my turn now. I will be using my Kamayari to attack her, the Snow Maiden, and hopefully get her a bit tied up. There we go. 2. I'll take the opportunity with Strife. And that too.
All right. I'm guessing you're going to use the opportunity to reduce strife.
Let
Or is
me
there something
actually
else?
take a look here. God, yeah, my strife's pretty high already. I'll use it to take off 2 strife.
Okay.
Oops. So, my weapon does 4 fatigue, and then that was 1 bonus success, unless she's on air stance.
No, she's on void.
All right. 4.
Okay.
Sorry, 5 total.
Chain whips out. Oh, you notice that it doesn't exactly wrap around in the same shape as what you're seeing. It's more bulbous shaped when it does the curve.
Guys, this might be an illusion.
Pile of rocks. Kaito would just merely point it out again.
How could this beautiful woman be an illusion? Don't get in my way.
And Katiko.
Kaito is gonna spend her, since she has not realized yet that Tanjiro is about to whack her real good, or she is going to continue channeling.
Tanjiro, are you thinking about Demon Slayer?
I might be. Tenjiro, sorry. Kenjiro? That makes sense.
Ken.
Yeah, you're muted.
Yes.
Also.
Unlike his sister, Barbie Jiro.
Yeah, I have just upgraded his name. Okay, so I'm gonna roll again.
Actually, insinuating that Ken and Barbie are siblings is not a good idea.
And
Well,
aren't you gross, Corey?
Well, technically, both of them's last name and every single character in their's last name is Mattel.
It's an Adam and Eve situation. You know the drill.
Okay, I think you are successfully casting with this.
Yeah, I guess I actually might as well go ahead and cast actually.
Did you give yourself the assistance?
Oh, I did not. I thought it was like gonna distract him or something or penalize his next
No, you get assistance on your roll. You click the assistance button.
Oh, well, I did not do that. Whoopsie doopsie.
But I suppose you can. No, it's kind of awkward.
Unmute yourself. I can't hear you. Unmute yourself. Okay, but I already kept it. I already finalized everything. So just roll another die.
You did this entirely wrong, Sasha.
What did I do?
This is your channeling, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do this all over again. Make the roll. Hit your die roller.
Okay. I mean, I think I succeed either way. So.
But you have like other dice that you can change out from your channeling.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you had. Let me see, where is it? Because we had it for initiative.
Let me walk you through how to do this because this is kind of important.
Yeah, I have no idea myself.
So what you do is you open your die roller, make sure you have assistance turned on, right?
Okay.
Then roll your dice.
Okay, I also spent a void, so I guess I'm just re-rolling?
Yeah, just yeah.
And
hit the void too, and then on your character sheet add yourself a void later. Okay.
Oh, that's actually a
now, any of those dice you can change out with dice on the right or left hand side.
Oh, so that's how I end up taking the ones that I kept earlier.
Exactly.
Okay, got it.
And the ones that you kept earlier were 2 white dice with opportunity, an exploder, and an exploder with strike.
I only kept 2 dice last turn, and it was just a unmute yourself. I only had the ability to keep 2. It was an exploding success and an opportunity, both without.
Now you have assistance. You have the opportunity to keep an extra die as well.
Okay, cool. So
2 extra dice.
Because of the
1,
void.
So you get to keep 2 extra dice because of the void. Yeah.
Okay, so do I have to? Quick question. I still need to meet the 3 successes here when I'm dragging
Yes,
this in.
exactly.
the dice that you have.
But
Right.
now you can give yourself a lot more opportunity to give your spell added effect.
Right. So I probably want to keep the exploders.
Yeah, keep the exploder that you rolled without trouble.
And without strafe.
Yeah. You have to drag one of your dice over to it. Just choose one of your dice that you don't want and you switch it out. And keep it.
You can
swap it. No. Swap it over. Hold on.
You can exchange ring dice for skill dice too. It's crazy.
Okay, this is not working.
You gotta go through steps first.
I did that already.
Yeah, you have to finalize the steps. Swap.
I want to swap this one, and all I had was an opportunity regular, so I'll just leave it. I'll swap this one.
Want to swap one of the black dice for the
I guess I can swap that, right?
No, you can swap it the other way. Swap it, look. To the dice that you kept.
Okay.
What?
Root beer float.
Oh yeah, I have a root beer float, yes.
That doesn't seem to like it.
It's got a big old chunk of ice cream in it.
Okay, well then just swap it over. And then you finalize that step.
It's the best when the ice cream mixes
click it.
in.
And now you have these 2.
Okay.
Keep this.
Hold on, I can only keep 4, and I need to have 3 successes. So you got to give me yes.
And then opportunity.
Yes.
I think technically you're also supposed to roll less dice from your previous roll. Yeah, channeling's weird.
Now you're just making it way more complicated.
Take it. Yeah, I just okay, and that's enough.
Are you on void?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on void. Well, this is an earth check, but I'm on void stance. So I don't know
Look
if
at that
that's for me, but-
insanity roll.
And from what was put out before of Bind the Shadow.
Wait, you don't want to keep 3 strife on a spell. That's spiritual backlash.
What is that?
It's bad.
A bad thing happens.
Bad? Is it specifically if you keep 3 strife? Because
When you keep
4 more,
3 or more strife in a spell casting,
I can just lose that that one explosive success that came with the strife. Then I did not know that.
okay. As long you have to keep lose the die that comes with that explodes from it too.
That was that one. We didn't keep the die that exploded from it anyway.
Okay.
So it was just at blank.
Get rid of that die then. That's.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's already finalized.
Yeah, I know.
So
James.
So 1 less success.
One less
Just
success.
1 less success. I have 2 bonus successes and 2 opportunity. This is complicated.
Oh, you have a TN3.
Yeah, I have a
Okay.
TN3. If it fails its fitness check, it will be immobilized and silenced for 1 year.
A year?
Yes.
Wow.
What the fuck kind of spell is this?
An awesome one.
An awesome one. But it has to pass a TN fitness 4 check.
Oh, well,
And then I don't know
okay.
how to read this.
Yep, there
we
it
go.
is. Bind the Shadow. A Jade Light Smite to purify your target. Or suffer the immobilize and silence condition. This effect persists a number of rounds equal to your Earth.
Your Earth Ring.
Unless I have opportunity, which I have 2 opportunity.
Or you could spend those 2 opportunity to increase the TN of the check to 5.
Oh, I could do that?
Yes.
That might be more important, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe
Either one of those is a possibility.
Okay. Can I only spend one opportunity to do that? Would that leave me with it bound till the end of the scene? I have to spend both, and it'll just bump the TN to 5.
Yeah, it's under the opportunities on that spell. So 2 opportunities to make it bound for 1 year, or 2 opportunities to increase the TN to resist the effect.
I don't know what's more important.
What's your Earth ring at?
It's only at 2, so it would only be bound for 2 rounds.
But that may be long enough to break the brothers loose from this thing's control.
Okay, let's do it. Let's increase the TN.
All right. So it is a TN 5.
Bound for 100 years. That's amazing.
Maybe I'll have a...
It's going to fail.
I'm so glad you increased the TN. Otherwise, it wouldn't have failed. It would have succeeded. Yeah. Wow.
As a result, I'm just going to keep these 3. And the opportunities it's going to use is actually to push you.
Sasha, high five. I'm
with
below
the control.
You,
so your spell hits it. It does a thing in response where some of the energy involved bounces back, and you are moved 1 range band further back.
Okay.
It reflected it?
No, it didn't reflect it. Just some of the energy bounced back.
Interesting.
Because of 3 opportunities, and her vigilance is 3, so the control works.
Got it. Sasha, high five. I'm below you. So no, down. Yeah. And 1, 2, 3, clap. We did it.
We'll blame any timing issues in the video on lag.
Not my awkwardness.
I can high five Crystal in real life.
Immediately, because this being is now silenced, Kenjiro, Takeo,
yes,
you both realize, what the fuck were you doing?
Well, that was shameful.
Oh, the creature's bound in jade now.
And I assume like Kaeko now
it's immobilized in place and cannot speak.
Would say, please get it. Kind of winded.
Tokoro-san, I'm sorry for what I said. I was not in my right mind.
Concentrate, brother.
Yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and on my turn go after the Yuki-onna.
Need to check something.
It's the Yuki Oni's turn.
Yuki Oni.
Yep.
And I need to see if it can even do anything, being immobilized. Come on.
Immobilized and silenced.
It can still do things, it just can't talk or
move.
Or move. So whatever it can do without talking or moving, I guess, is something it can do.
She's so fluffy.
Whoa. Silenced increases the checks to activate invocations, Maho, and Shuji by 3.
Yeah. Because you have to mime it out or do interpretive dance.
Well, in that case, it's
Everybody knows people hate interpretive dance.
Except for the
its
can't
own control action to throw Katiko further back makes it now so that Katiko is now out of reach of its wrath.
Nice job, lady.
So it's going to swing its Naginata at Corey's character.
That's fair.
It also cannot change its stance until the immobilized ends.
Yes.
So it is stuck on Void for right now, for 2 rounds.
Makes sense.
Look at Snow Lady.
Suck it, Trebek.
Come back up here. My cat's being fickle. I want on your lap. I don't want on your lap. I want on your lap. I don't want on your lap.
That's just how L is.
You want to say something in the microphone?
Please do.
It is spending the 2 opportunities to make it a critical hit.
Fair enough.
Ouch.
And let's see, gotta look up those rules again. Where the frick would it be? Here we are. Okay. So has the Naginata has a deadliness of 6.
Well, first, how much damage do I take?
6.
Thank you. Minus my...
With 2 successes, bonus successes there, so that makes it 8.
Minus my resistance, it makes it 7. And that, I get +2 endurance because of Katiko. Thank you. That makes it so I am not incapacitated automatically.
I'm glad I gave it to you. I had a feeling we would need it.
Otherwise, I am. It's like, I have 6 endurance.
Wow.
So right now, if you don't make your fitness check and reduce some of this, you're likely to suffer a permanent injury.
Right. Let's do this.
Hey, this fortune reading's all backwards. That was supposed to be crystal.
Fitness check. Spend a void. It's difficulty 1.
Mm-hmm.
Roll. All I care about are successes here. I do not mind getting any strife. I'll take that. It's all strife. I can't roll something without strife, people.
It's a very stressful time for Takuro.
Yes.
Yeah. My arm.
I'm so strifey.
Takuro's like, no.
I don't keep all the strife. It doesn't freaking matter. Finalize this step.
Just don't die.
Yeah, that's the main part. Don't die is probably a pretty good mantra to have right now.
I got 6. I succeeded with 5 bonus successes, so that reduces it by 6. The deadliness.
Yep, that drops it back to flesh wound.
And an opportunity.
And 1 opportunity. So I guess
reduce your strife.
So my sanctified robes are now damaged.
You are lightly wounded in whatever ring you're in.
No, I'm not.
In air.
No. Why am I lightly wounded? I reduced the deadliness by 6.
3.
By 6?
Oh wait. You're right.
6 successes.
It dropped it to 2. You're right, not 3.
Okay.
My math was off.
Close call.
Yeah.
So yes, your robes are damaged.
Yeah, the armor gained the damage condition. Yes.
Yes.
Which that armor would have helped against this anyway, considering it is also unholy.
I have 1 opportunity.
So, after a character suffers a critical strike from an unholy weapon, they suffer the afflicted condition.
Yes. I am now afflicted. Great. I am encrusted, everyone.
Encrusted.
You are now a
crusty. Ugh. This is why we don't invite you back to the family.
And
reunion.
this particular naginata is made of sharpened bone.
Particularly crusty.
Lovely.
Isn't that nice?
Sharpened bone that still appears to have bits of flesh sticking to it.
Gross. Well, that's
Grody.
where the affliction came from.
Yeah,
Wow, that's kind
You
of
now
cool,
have
actually.
that's
herpaganosyphilis.
definitely where your infection came from.
I guess I'll use an opportunity to reduce my strife by 1. Dang it. Okay. I am encrusted.
If I had had more opportunities, because it was also razor edged, I could have raised that back up.
Oh, gee.
But
Is that what that is? Frightened? I have no idea what I.
And you now have gangrene.
kinda.
He
Something
definitely
like
has some
that.
kind of infection. We're not sure exactly.
Elle's doing sit-ups while she washes
Whatever it is, it's
herself.
not fun.
So, Kenshiro, you've gotten the peace bindings off.
Yeah,
your mind
why
is
was I doing
freed.
this again?
And
What was
this
I about to stab?
floating figure has these little bonds of jade reaching up through the snow, holding the feet.
Huh.
Tickle, tickle.
Strange. I kind of feel like I was supposed to kill a child, but I don't really remember why.
She's still quite lovely, but you don't know why you wanted to kill for her before.
Yeah, I mean, she has a cute face, but that's about it. All right, you know what? I'm gonna stab her.
Okay.
She's holding a sword made of sharpened bone with like bits of rotten meat hanging off of it.
Which almost just neutered your
naginata.
brother.
Yeah.
Full-on polearm, naginata.
Ah.
Who's that character from Cells at Work? The macrophage, who's like this beautiful woman but has like a saw blade and just kills viruses.
Yeah.
The macrophage.
He is going to.
Because they watch after the baby cells and they go like, kill, kill, kill.
Right. The immune system is weird.
He's going to strike this thing. He's gonna I'm gonna do a soul sunder.
Ooh.
It requires a meditation void check, TN4. I will spend a void point.
Can you
I don't
throw
think I
that
can get a
ability
sense
into
on this.
chat?
Oh yeah. Give me 1 second. Soul Thunder. Send to chat.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Where did my other thingy go? Disappeared. Oh, there it is. Here's my roll. I'm spending a void point. Hopefully, it is not terrible. Oh, it's terrible. I will re-roll these 2 blank dice because it is a void check, and I'm sure my guiding ancestor will help me with this. As it is a meditation check to try to purify. Oh God, that's still not good enough. Okie dokie. Well, thank you very much for your help, my man.
Don't worry, man. I've been failing rolls too.
Yeah.
He's,
Okay.
he's- you
not
get the
impressive.
sense that his cheeks are quite red right now.
Yeah, he's like, ooh, I'm sorry. I too got a bit distracted by the boobs. I mean the.
He's
It
more
was
an
more
ass
loudly.
man.
Yeah.
Hence the red cheek.
Who?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that's my turn. I'll use those 2 opportunity though. Let me see here real quick.
I think me and Crystal just said yes at the exact same time.
Could
I
be.
just want to take a moment to appreciate that.
This is a what kind of action is it? As a support action. It is a support action. Okay, good. So as a support action, I will use increase my initiative by 1 per opportunity spent this way, I will spend both those 2 opportunities to increase my initiative by 2. So next round, hopefully, I'll still act before the Yukononi's turn.
Actually have a question about the rounds. For the purpose of it being bound, do rounds get counted from Kaito's turn or from top of initiative?
From top.
Okay.
So this is round 1 going through of being bound. Next round will be round 2 of being bound.
Okay, got it.
Oh,
And then it'll end.
I think normally they count through however many, like the number of rounds would be however many times it was the turn of the person who did the thing.
Yeah, it basically works out the same way.
All right,
So round 1 of being bound. Next round will be round 2, and then on the third one it'll be free.
So what is the range that I have on the Yukiona?
2.
2? All right, still within range of my Nodachi. Good. So I'm thinking about using Landslide Strike against her.
Okay.
As an attack or scheme action, you may take a martial arts melee, earth, or water check, which, yeah, for this turn I'm going to switch to earth stance. Targeting 1 character in your weapon's range. The TN is equal to your target's vigilance. If your target is in dangerous, entangling, or obscuring terrain, the TN is 1 instead.
Well, they technically count as entangled.
Okay, so TN 1 for this roll.
Because they're immobile.
Mm-hmm. If you succeed, your target must choose one of the following. Receive fatigue equal to your ranks in fitness and the prone condition, or switch to a different stance of their choice and suffer the immobilized condition. Which, they already do, but still. I'd like to pack in a little hurt on her end.
Please throw that ability in the chat.
I bet you'd like to
yes.
pack a lot of things into her.
Let me see if I can. How do I do that? Like adding it to the chat?
Hit the edit button, and then the window that pops up will have up on the bar with the close, add to chat.
Not the edit, but the little the little button that.
Oh,
there you go.
Gotcha.
Landslide Strike. I guess it's the edit button.
Mm-hmm. All right, so rolling. Definitely keeping that, keeping this, keeping that. And opportunity for good measure. I don't need any more strife. So I'll use the opportunity to reduce my strife, or negate the strife that I get from this roll. And 3 successes. Let's see, and my Nodachi is 5 damage. So what sort of action will she take, or what sort of effect will she choose? Receive fatigue equal to my ranks in fitness, which I have 4 in fitness and the prone condition, or try to change her stance.
She can't change her stance.
I know.
She's immobilized, so she has to take the fatigue.
All right, she gets 4 fatigue then.
And falls down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now she's stuck that way. Silly lady.
You can see she is screaming in frustration, but nothing is coming out.
I can't hear you. La 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 la.
I have no mouth and I need to scream.
What's that? Sorry.
No sound comes out.
I'm about to be hurt.
And now it's Takoro.
Okay.
Takoro.
Yes, it's
Takoro.
Thank you. accent stress is on the first syllable.
Pretend there's an apostrophe after the A. Takoro.
What?
However, it makes him remember. Okay, let's just hit her with my bow of water. She's at range 2 to me.
Mm-hmm.
And my bow of water. I don't know what prone does.
It
Nothing.
knocks him down. I have a thing that can do prone, but I don't have any follow-ups. There's like stuff that gives you benefits if your opponent is prone.
It's harder for range attacks. I increase the length of my bow staff by 1 range band so I can hit her from afar. And then I will do just that.
Damage is 6. Deadliness is 2.
I know. I got all that.
Was saying out loud for our viewers.
Yes. Also, I am kind of in a melancholic haze of memory, unable to discern past from present or living from the deceased. Currently.
Why is that?
What is Matt? You wrote this character, your character's wife. What is her name? Do you know?
Unfortunately, I didn't write down those details for her
Why
as of yet. Just
I
what the
didn't
relationship
name my
is.
wife.
Oh my God! Your
Wait,
entire
you never
background
named your
says
wife, and
my
it's
wife.
the last game of the session of this entire series, and you didn't.
I
At any
didn't
point
think
in
she was
time,
going
was
to
like,
show up, okay?
oh my God!
Didn't name my wife.
I
It's
mean,
not important.
One of you guys can come up with her name since she's your sister.
She is your sister.
Yeah, but you could have said it at any moment.
But she's like more important to your background, and I said specifically that you should create the details of your wife when we were creating your character because she's part of your background more than part of ours. Anyway,
The one who had
Misogyny.
Throughout his background, he's written down either variants of my wife, or Takoro, or
That lady.
Kenjiro's.
That one lady that I try not to look at.
so
She who must not be flirted with. Wait, no, that's my
Yeah,
wife.
my
She who must be
My wife
flirted
has
with.
no name. She's
She
a woman.
who
What are you
must be
talking about?
flirted with.
I will look at.
My wife didn't earn a name. She's not a Matsu.
I will steal a glance towards Kenjiro, and I will tell Kenjiro to get our sister out of the battle.
So why is this happening? Can you explain?
Spiritual backlash?
No, it's not a spiritual backlash.
Is this your freaking disadvantage?
No, it's not my
Are you unmasking
disadvantage.
or whatever?
It's because I've been hit by that bone naginata.
Oh, the bone
Afflicted.
I
naginata.
don't.
But you have no idea of this, so don't just.
As far as we
I'm
know,
acting
he's
weird
just
too.
kind of woozy.
I'm also
Acting
acting
really
weird. And I look at, I'm like, after being hit and with that naginata, and I'm like, Kenjiro, get our sister out of here. As I look at at Kiriko, because she's small and like,
Hi.
I don't
And
understand what's going on.
She's wearing a mask like many Scorpion do.
Exactly. She's obviously
So
our
going to take
Scorpion
this to
sister.
mean
And
that
we're
you have
obviously
accepted her.
We're
as your
obviously
sister.
11 years old right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
So then I will hit our opponent with my bow of water. On air stance. Skill.
Ayuriko's getting adopted, guys. She's finally gonna have a real family.
The difficulty to hit somebody is 2. Roll some dice. Well, that's good enough.
It'll
Well,
certainly
is
be a
this?
real family.
No
Just not
skill dice?
a really nice family.
No. Well, I guess I could have given myself a skill die since I have a bond with my family members, but I totally forgot about it until just now. So this is fine.
Yeah, just like Matt forgot about him having a wife.
No, I'm sure she has a name.
I can't remember.
I just don't care what it is.
I just always call
Player
her
doesn't.
Hey You.
The Matsu does.
So
Sure
that's
he
a
does.
hit. That's a hit for the 6 points of damage minus whatever armor this creature has.
Her name is Matfu. Matt's waifu.
His name's
Matfu.
Matsuko.
You know, I'm just gonna choose Sonata. Forget about it.
So
I'm
yeah,
sure you'll
I will
get the
do.
joke to what I'm referencing to.
I will do 6 points of damage, and that
Her
will
name
be
is
it
Matt.
for me.
Tsuhime.
That is enough to actually take them past half fatigue and forces the dropping of their human guides. This is an Oni, a very strange tulip or bulb shaped one that has a 3-part mouth on top and a couple other mouths on it as well. And
Yeah.
You don't want to know where they are, though.
and just kind of randomly placed eyes on it of all
We should have
different
burned the
colors.
building while we had the opportunity.
Okay,
A couple
okay.
of the eyes are obviously from victims that have been shoved into the flesh, and yet they're still moving around.
You wanted to bang that.
So did you.
You
I
did.
didn't want to.
too.
I wanted to defend it. Matt wanted to bang it.
Matt still might want to bang it. Let's not lie.
Matt's like,
I was
Oh,
going
worth
to
it.
pledge
Yeah,
my
I'm not
loyalty
drunk
to
enough for
it.
this.
Serve
Of
as
course,
honor
there is that
God.
faint thought that would run through the back of your head of, hey, this can look like any woman I want.
Oh God.
hey, that's
And then immediately
right.
followed by
You can
that
even look
deep
like my
sense.
wife,
No,
And
wait.
that,
whatever her name is.
then there's that deep sense following that of, ooh, intrusive thought. Ew.
Yeah, ew, my wife.
Like I might as well toss myself off the
Ew.
off the mountain with this
Like,
thought.
I have the weirdest boner right now.
Yeah, that's the strangest direction right now.
And we
Feel
come
like
to
shuffling
Sayuri.
awkwardly.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
Continuing with my same weapon. Still in water stance. And is it still TN2 to hit?
No, it's immobilized and prone. It's TN1.
Okay. Let me take a look at what my opportunities can do right now.
Well, there's only one available right there. So that's pretty much reduced strife.
No, I have some other stuff.
God, that root beer float is so good.
No, that won't do here. Okay. I'm gonna keep that opportunity with strife. And this will reduce their resistance by 1 for a round.
Ooh.
So that is basically like having 2 bonus successes. And my regular damage for this weapon is 4. So that's a total of 6 here. And for the next round,
And that's
everyone
already
will
taking.
get an extra damage.
Is that 6 already taking into account the?
That's taking
reduced?
into account their reduced resistance. I mean, I'm assuming they have at least 1.
Yeah, they got thick hide, so they actually have a 3. It is not looking great for this thing. And Keiko.
Awesome. While this thing is still bound, Kaideko is going to start channeling a Jade Strike instead of last spell.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna keep 2 exploders. Cool. Perfect. Oh, I don't have to roll them anyways, but yeah, I'm keeping 2 exploders.
All right.
And how do I put the ability up?
You open up the ability on your sheet. On the top bar, it should say add to chat.
Okay, that's what I am currently channeling.
Jade Strike's a good spell.
Mm-hmm.
So if it lives till my next turn, it's about to get smote. And I think that's it.
Okay. Critical strike severity equal to your Earth Ring plus bonus successes.
I already have 2 successes from the exploders, so anything that I can keep next round will boost that up.
So you're channeling.
And
Yeah.
that opportunity aspect is going to be quite useful as well.
Yep. So excited.
Hopefully you get plenty of bonus successes so that you get a really good crit on that.
I still have 1 void that I'm going to spend on it, but I can only keep 3 dice unless I get an assistant somewhere.
All right, Kenjiro. The start of its second round being immobilized and its 1 round of being prone.
I think he's going to try again. Same thing he was trying last round. Attempting to soul sunder her with all his might. I have 1 more void left. I will spend that void. And I will pray to the kami. Please help me. Haha, suckers, I don't need you. Oh, wait, never mind. I do need you.
Screw you, Kami! I never needed you in the first place! Ha!
Exactly. Okay, good kami. Great kami. You know what? You're fantastic. I love you. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Okay. I don't take any stripe from that. So Soul Sunder. If you succeed, choose 1 readied weapon. It gains a sacred quality, and when you use it to inflict critical strike on another worldly being, treat its deadliness increased by your bonus successes. This effect persists until the end of your next turn. So I have 1 bonus success, and I can spend my 2 opportunity to immediately perform a strike action with my readied weapon.
All right.
So I will now immediately attack her. TN1 to hit her?
Yeah.
Okay. Sladao.
Yeah, it's a strange being with tentacles and 3 legs and just... It's disgusting to look at.
Yeah, I mean, don't yuck my yum, dude.
Some people like tentacle monsters.
Well,
Exactly.
it literally has sickening visage.
Yeah, okay.
It's going to take...
Basically, we're all trying not to barf.
Yeah, the way fluids
4,
are oozing from
5,
walls
6.
and things.
It's going to take 6 damage, 6 fatigue, and it's going to take a critical strike with severity of 7, 8, an 8, severity 8 critical strike.
Okay. Fitness, TN1, still stuck on void.
And remember, it is a it is the sacred quality. So wait, what does the sacred quality do for me in this moment? I think it has something special that it does. Sacred makes an attack or scheme action against the wearer of a sacred item, increase the TN by 1. Okay. It ignores all resistances of by otherworldly and tainted beings, so it cannot make resistances or use resistances against my damage to it. That's what it does. So it takes a severity 4 hit.
Well,
Takes a severity 2 hit. This thing is very tough.
6 bonus successes. It drops that all the way to 0.
Well, it was a severity 8 total initially, so it would drop it to a 2.
No,
do
it would
remember
drop it to
its
a
physical
1.
resistance is reduced by 1.
Yes, but this is a fitness check against the...
It's but it would be a fitness versus a total of 8 because my
Yes, and the first success still counts on going against that.
Yeah, so it would go down to so it would go down to a 1.
Yeah, which is still a close call.
Yeah.
So
her armor is less useful.
Demon hide becomes damaged.
Yeah. Oh no. Matt's like, no, you marred her beautiful skin.
She got a boo-boo.
Couldn't have waited until I tapped that.
Come on.
Oh yeah, wanting to
Don't
tap that is like wanting
me
to
have
tap
one thing.
Slimer from Ghostbusters.
Exactly. You could have had
I was
Slimer.
thinking the Demogorgon from Stranger Things.
Also, yes. Can get it.
This is, I think, this is the second turn of immobilized and prone.
Yeah.
So not much they can do until
I did the
beginning
best
of next
I could,
turn.
okay?
It'll make Kaedeko's attack more effective, right?
Beginning of their next turn or Kaedeko's?
Well, they'll be free to act after Kaedeko, but they won't have an action until they go. So.
And the Oni,
special
now that it is revealed, reaches out a hand and just barely makes contact with Kenjiro for a grip of anguish.
Oh. I don't know what that is, but it sounds spooky.
Well, it hits.
Yes,
That's the bad news.
Ooh.
On the bright side, it wasn't Corey.
Yet.
That straight up
because it's just two. It only needs to hit 2 to hit me.
You suffer supernatural damage.
Oh wait, no, it needs 3. It needs a 3, but it does have it has 3.
Yeah, because
does it have 3?
Your weapon is celestial.
Successes? It has 2 successes, so it misses me actually.
Yep.
Because I have a sacred item. My sword is now considered sacred quality, so all of its TNs against me are increased by 1.
And didn't we all have a Finger of Jade, which is also sacred?
No, I don't think all of us have a Finger of Jade, do we?
We literally went and bought a Finger of Jade.
Yeah, a lot of us have a Finger of Jade.
Oh, yeah, a lot of us.
Yeah,
do
is that
right?
supposed to make it one more difficult to hit you? I thought it was only to keep you from getting tainted.
What the grip of anguish specifically says, as an attack action, you make a theology water check targeting one living being at range 0 to 2. The TN of the check is equal to the target's vigilance.
So it would be base of 2
When an
plus 1 because of the sacred item.
Yeah, when an otherworldly
3.
being makes an attack or scheme action check targeting the wearer of one or more sacred items, increase the TN by 1.
Okay, then it failed.
If you're carrying a sacred item, if you gain the afflicted trait, you may choose to one of those items become damaged instead. I am not the afflicted. My jade's absorbs.
Your jade is damaged.
My jade is damaged instead. Oh, thank you, Jade. I'm glad I spent extra money than everybody else to buy that jade.
I also have
You
Jade.
could have eaten your pride and asked Kaito to do it.
Oh,
I have
But
a Finger of Jade too, so.
yep, it's right here, Finger of Jade. Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
if it had successfully done that, it would have been able to automatically target even Corey with this and had it auto affect them.
Oh, well, that's good to know that we remembered about the jade and the sword.
So yeah,
We got lucky on that one.
and I'm going to say that your sword is what actually blocks it because it's still sacred at the moment.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I never said that thing, that weird thing.
Yeah, that way your jade piece doesn't crumble.
My Jade isn't crumbled yet, but my sword does look a little bit worse for wear.
But it stays sacred anyway because of your ability, at least till the end of this turn.
Yeah, exactly.
Good thing you did that. Probably just saved your brother's life. And your own, maybe.
True.
But your sword is damaged now. Oh, no, it's not.
Okay. No.
Or was it in a...
No, it didn't hit me.
It didn't hit
Remember?
you. Didn't hit you. Yeah, nothing's bad about you. You got it.
Yeah, it went reach, and the red sparks coming off of the hand got absorbed by the blade instead.
Nice.
And again, looks like he's cussing up a storm out of multiple mouths at once. Some of the mouths have teeth, some do not. Some are just flappy lippy things.
Some
are
are
slimy
big,
and
luscious,
crispy
kissy
ooze.
lips. Just big, red,
Kissy lip,
luscious, kissy lips.
kissy lip.
That's what Takeo sees. All right,
It's
we
like,
gotta
I'm going
bully
to have
you.
nightmares for the rest of my existence.
Oh God, I tried to. Okay.
And I will pass these nightmares off to everyone else.
Like
Make them
Frank,
suffer as much as I'm suffering now.
like Frank the plant from the Harley Quinn cartoon series, who has those big lips. And
Oh, like Audrey 2 from Little Shop of Horrors.
he's a bit different than Audrey too.
Quite
bit
a lot different,
Yeah,
really.
So, Matt,
Yes,
the Oni is prone and immobile.
I will just attack it with my Nodachi again. Just plain Jane attack it this time. Martial arts melee, Earth style.
I stab it with my sword. It goes in and out and in and out and in and out.
Oh, no.
Of course, they're gonna.
Well played, Crystal. Well
And in
played.
perfect timing with Matt actually making the arm movements.
Oh God.
Perfect timing.
I think she even got it on in and out and in and out while he was doing that.
Y'all are sick.
I think I just took psychic damage.
Very well deserved psychic damage.
Ouchies.
Don't worry, one long rest and you'll be fine.
Oh yeah, that'll be great.
Well, I'm taking strife on this, but hey, it's super gross. Still needs to die.
Yep.
All right. Too bad I didn't have any bonus successes, or excuse me, not bonus successes. I didn't have any opportunity. So let's see, 5.
That's
plus
okay.
3,
What's
so
your damage?
8. I would say. So since it's TN1, 5
Yeah,
plus 3
got-
is 8 damage.
Its resistance, physical resistance, is still down by 1.
Mhm.
Yep.
So 9 damage.
You know, it's the math works out that it takes 6.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right.
And that breaks past its endurance limit. You automatically do a crit.
No,
And it dies of exhaustion.
that's not how that works.
No?
You can go
Okay.
you can go as far above your endurance with one attack.
It's
because
the
you can-
next hit.
Yeah, it's the
Ah.
next hit after that.
Well,
It's-
for everybody to know, it is 5 over right now.
Yes.
Hey guys, I softened it up for you. Go ahead. Have
And
fun.
it has not
Last in
and the-
line.
and the dice have been hating it on opportunities.
You see, you don't become incapacitated until your fatigue exceeds your endurance. And once that happens, you become incapacitated. But that happens at the end of an attack because you're not past your. That's why it works that way. But
Okay, that
hey, you
makes
softened
sense.
him up for me. Now I can hit him with my bowl of water and insta-crit.
Go
Does
ahead,
that
Mr.
do
Last in
physical
Line.
or supernatural damage?
No, Katiko's last in line.
This is not going to do a lot of damage though, since a bow has a deadliness of 2.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to do much of a crit.
And I
Luckily,
can't-
if it's still alive, we're still
Unless you-
I mean, any of
Unless
us
you get
from
a
now
lot
on
of
that
bonus
hit it
successes.
crit.
But yeah, I can't increase. I don't think I have nothing to increase the deadliness of this either. I'm just not good at this.
You just need a lot of bonus successes, and thankfully for you, it's only a TN1 to hit
Bonus
it right
successes won't do anything.
now. They don't increase the deadliness?
No, they only increase damage.
You should have just changed it into a different weapon, you fool.
I should.
You
Wait,
could
I
also
can,
assist
I can do
Kaeko.
that at any time. I think. Hold on.
Check the rules.
I think I can.
It should be in your character sheet. As far
I think you have to do it when the
At the
caster
end of
spell.
each round, you may transform this weapon into a different melee weapon.
There you go. Make it into a fucking katana, you. Or not even a katana. Make it into a fucking naginata.
I can't right now. It has to be done at the end of my turn.
Oh,
So you know what I'm going to do?
nothing.
I am going to take a calming breath. Because I need to take calming breaths to,
calm down.
calm down.
Yeah.
Not cry.
I will change my bow into a katana, and I will end my turn.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, Sayuri.
Bold move.
Bold indeed.
Right, Sayuri. Remember, in and out.
Oh god. More
Good
psychic
man.
damage.
I mean, my weapon generally goes like across.
Okay, slap the
Back
boot.
it,
Okay,
slash
anyways.
it, whatever.
But yeah, I'll take a good slice at her again. Or it, whatever, with the Kamiyari.
Oh, you got a Kamayari?
Yeah.
A Kamayari, I think, definitely goes through in and outward. Inward and outward.
It's supposed to be basically a scythe-like kind of blade on a chain at the end of a
Yeah.
pole arm.
Yeah, I know.
So it could do whatever, depending on how you swing it.
Yeah, depending on how it swings.
Okay, stop
them
shit or
with the
giggling.
It swings both
Oh, no.
ways.
Beat it with the chain, hit it with the weighted end, and slice it, gouge it, stab it.
Put it in a pie.
It just can't set it on fire.
Yet.
Takeo's like, damn it.
Now, in Adventures in Rokugan, you can get magical weapons because it's 5e.
True.
2. Oh, I took 2 strife. Right. Okay, then. That should hit and be a critical hit. Although
Imagine doing
my
that with
crits aren't that
tongue.
great.
It's already a crit. So what happens happens when you crit the crit?
No. You can do 2 critical hits in one turn if the person can't defend, and then on top of that, you spend 2 opportunity to do a crit. That said, she still has to hit it. She needs 2.
It's only TN1
She did.
because
It's only
it's
TN1.
bound.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. Is that a razored edge weapon?
No.
Okay. Then yeah, she can do 2 crits. Like, there's nothing saying it can't do 2 crits in a turn.
2 crits at the same time.
Unfortunately, my deadliness is not that great.
But you get 2 of them.
It is just 3, I think, if I'm reading this correctly.
Okay, if the creature gets any successes on their finesse, they kind of ignore it.
Yeah. Deadliness 3.
Yep, ignored the first one.
Well, their Oni hide is destroyed now, right?
That's not equipment.
Their Oni hide is strong.
Whatever.
And ignores that one. And even seems to have recovered a little.
Oh.
Not enough.
Make stop her.
Not that it brought below the threshold, so. Kitiko,
Hey, I feel like a lot of pressure.
want to unleash heaven on this demon?
Yeah, where I hope. Oh god. Is it? Let's see. This is a difficulty 2. Earth.
Difficulty
I'm spending my void.
1.
No, this is a
Oh, you're doing a
TN2
spell.
theology earth check. Yeah, I'm doing. I'm actually going to bring down the Jade Strike now. And if I remember, I saved 2 successes, so I will hit at a baseline, and they were explosives. So, okay, let me see if I can do this right. Whoa, it's a lot of opportunity. Only opportunity. So I guess it's a good thing I saved those exploders. Okay, I think I remember how to do this after I got shown.
Yeah, we're
so
still
I have
doing it.
to.
But we're still doing it wrong because you're supposed to remove an amount of dice equal to the dice that you kept from your original roll.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
well,
But in this
I was
case,
not
it
shown
don't.
that.
But in this case, it don't really matter much. They're all opportunity. So.
So really, the way you want to channel spells is you open your die roller, you roll the dice, but you don't keep anything, but you keep your die roller up in the corner.
Okay,
and then the next time.
Let me put this up here again. So I'm going to use that opportunity, since I only have the 1, to, if I succeed, to silence it and to keep it from using Maho techniques. And it can go ahead and contest it, I guess, however it does that. But I did succeed, and it'll take a critical strike of 3 if it doesn't.
Yep, ignores that critical strike.
Okay.
And no longer seems incapacitated.
Oh, shit. Okay, so it just doesn't do anything because it resisted it?
Pretty much.
I think it still takes the damage, right?
No.
There is no damage listed to this.
It just says
It's
that's a critical strike.
And
Oh.
it doesn't take damage because at incapacitated, you cannot defend.
It just takes another critical strike.
but there's no damage anyway for it.
Yes.
It's just this spell does a critical strike.
That's fair.
That's all it does.
Big sad.
It
The
does no
creature may
damage.
spend 2 opportunity from its check to resist the critical strike. Oh, no.
Yeah,
Never
it
mind.
can
That's to
it has-
conceal that it's been affected.
Yeah, possibly concealing its nature, but unfortunately, its nature is pretty obvious and it can't hide that.
See.
This one's not going to get away with that.
And besides, it
Okay.
only had 1 opportunity, so it reduced its fatigue a little.
I guess I should
don't
have
see
done,
anything about it
Bind the Shadow
resisting.
again instead of this. God damn it. Oh, good. They're about to be in trouble. I don't think I can do anything.
Hang on, let me see here. Critical strike. You did spend the. Did you spend an opportunity on this?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, so it'll be silenced for an additional round and cannot use Maho technique.
that's only if I succeed. Well, I guess I did succeed,
succeed.
even though
You
it
did
resisted.
succeed.
It just
You
resisted.
succeeded.
Okay, so it'll be silenced and can't use Maho techniques.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so at
so
least it
you-
didn't do
you-
nothing.
Yeah, you still had something happen. Basically, what you see with this is because it is a beam of jade light that hits it, the jade solidifies over its mouths and a little bit over its tentacles so it can't move right to do a summoning or casting anything.
Okay, cool.
It's there.
But it is technically still prone and unable to move.
No, it's not unable to move now.
It's not immobilized anymore. It's only silenced.
Well,
And can't use Maho.
Kenjiro gets to still hit it before it gets up.
Yeah,
Which will be nice.
your turn.
Yeah, I will switch to fire stance. I will then all out attack it. Using actually I don't really have any kata for this. Wait, crescent moon style? Oh. Only on Earth stance. Okay. Nope. I'm just gonna try to attack it. Wabas. TN1 still? Because it hasn't gotten up yet?
Correct.
Okay. And go. 1, 2, 3, go. So it's going to take 5 physical damage, and then it's going to take a critical strike of severity 7. Damn, that's a lot of successes.
So that takes it down to a flesh wound.
Okay, so he takes another flesh wound.
They take lightly wounded condition for the ring they used for their check to resist.
And they're now bleeding.
Right.
And that's all I can do for my turn. I
Does
brace for
a-
impact.
The Oni does a fancy leg sweep style maneuver to stand back up, which is kind of impressive considering its stumpy little 3 legs.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. It's 1 more, +1. because Soul Sender is still active, and that's the end of
That still leaves it in the same category.
Okay, just wanting to make sure.
It changes it from 3 to 4, and that's still the same category on a crit.
Okay, cool.
And has obviously switched stances and takes a deep breath.
Uh-oh. I don't like that.
And it's now Matt's turn.
I do not like that, Sam. I am.
So I'm thinking either doing a landslide strike or just, trying to kill it off with a critical hit myself. But
Bold of you.
yeah.
And I have to admit, Sasha, making it so it can't do Maho techniques.
Hey, I'm a support. This is what I do.
She's like,
Battlefield control.
Jade
Yeah,
Strike is
controller.
awesome.
It literally has Maho and 1 Kiho.
well, it can do the Kiho.
I'm glad to know that that my use of the Jade Strike was not fruitless.
Unfortunately,
And then, of course, actual physical strikes.
unfortunately, its Kiho is Touch of Death.
Yeah, well then don't let it grope you. Just get away
Let it
from the necro grope.
Don't let it grope you.
Its Kiho, you already saw what it did to cause it, to use it. So it's already actively using it.
It is the Touch of Death.
Necro grope.
The weather.
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
I'll just go ahead and roll it. See how it goes. Oh.
Well, lots
Whoa.
of damage, no critical.
Yeah, but I have a lot of
Oh yeah, your explosives could turn into a. Nope.
Oh God!
Sorry, more successes.
You have kind of an important rules question really quick. Did this thing throw away its only weapon and now it can't use it?
No, it's still holding the
It's
Naginata.
still holding the Naginata. Okay.
It has many different arms.
Okay.
Then if
I was just trying to think about something. Go
if
ahead.
worse comes to worse, it'll be I'll try to make it as a landslide strike then. Well, since I have no opportunity, I'll just eat all that strife.
Is anybody compromised? I'm nowhere near compromised. I have my endurance is low, but my composure is really high.
Yeah, that's kind of true for the Oni as well right now. It has no strife. It hasn't taken any strife yet.
That's weird. All right.
And
so
I've just been here on water stance like, I'm not going to take any calming breaths.
So are you going to take on any fatigue, Oni, or are you going to switch to a different stance and suffer the immobilized condition? So be prone or be immobilized.
Immobilized is better for it. Because as long as it doesn't move, that ends.
If you're doing the same maneuver as last time, it gets a choice.
Yeah. I'm just thinking.
No, it gets a choice of...
Your target must choose one of the following, which is why
I am thinking.
Landslide Strike. It can receive fatigue equal to your ranks in fitness and the prone condition, or it can switch to a different stance and suffer the immobilized condition. That's the one to take.
It's going to switch to Earth and become immobilized.
All right.
Cool.
Now you can't do crits on it. unless it is now incapacitated again. How much damage
did you do?
Did it stop being incapacitated?
Yeah, so let's see. Nodachi, 5.
I'd have to bind the
1,
shadow
2,
it
3,
again.
4, 5, 6, 7. So I got 7 successes out of that roll. Plus 5. So 14?
No.
No,
You
12.
only
12.
do the
I'm sorry,
damage
my
because
bad.
you did a landslide strike and
Yeah.
not a regular strike. On a regular strike, you get to add bonus successes to the damage. But since you decided to do a landslide strike, you do not get to add bonus to.
Also, the TN was higher because you have to make your because they were not in
Prone. Yeah.
dangerous, entangling, or obscuring.
Mm-hmm.
So it was actually
So it was equal to the target's vigilance.
which is a 4.
4. Okay.
Remember, when you use a kata, you have to follow the kata's rules and not the strike rules.
All right.
So if you wanted
So
to do
you
all
only
that
had-
extra damage, now you can't.
So you have 3 bonus successes,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
but it's still enough to make it shift to Earth. And how much damage is that?
Let's see. 5 plus 3.
Mhm.
8.
No, just 5. You do not
Okay.
get to add your bonus successes to damage.
All right. 5.
Unless the kata says so.
Yes.
And Takoro?
Okay, I will. I have a katana now, and I will shift that katana to be an extra range band. It becomes a giant katana.
Dai katana.
Yes, like a dai katana. I'm on air stand still. I will attack. I will rely on my brother's skills to help me, giving me a skill rank.
He says,
True, I can do that.
"Die katana."
It's a difficulty 2 to hit. Hey! Look at that. I'll just keep all of the no, I won't keep all of these cuz extra successes won't actually do anything for me. I need extra opportunity cuz a hit is a hit and it's
Extra
incapacitated
damage.
right now, so it's an automatic crit, isn't it? Oh no. I wanted opportunity. Wah.
It's nice.
Man,
for once,
opportunities
isn't
are
it?
just being elusive right now.
Yeah, sometimes I
Well,
be
hey, it's
how it is,
razor edged.
Well, yeah, if it's Razor Edge, I get to add opportunity to the deadliness.
Deadly?
Does this not still cause it to bleed?
Well, it's already bleeding, but yeah,
Oh, okay. I
But-
didn't realize it was already bleeding.
deadliness.
We need more weapon deadliness, right? Because Kayako can do that.
Yes,
I
we
just
need
might
we need to
kinda
increase
suck a
our
little
weapon
bit.
deadliness.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm about to increase every weapon's deadliness by 3.
okay. I'm
We're gonna do
attacking
this.
with
It's gonna
katana. I hit. It can't defend because it's incapacitated. Therefore, it's an automatic crit. I'm holding it with 2 hands because, of course, I am.
When it's that long, what else are you going to do?
So it's a deadliness 7 at least. Oh, that's good. Oh, I think I did some coolness. It's bleeding, so if it takes any if it keeps
If it
anything
keeps any dice with strife on it.
with strife on it, it takes another critical hit. With a deadliness equal to its current fatigue. So don't do that. You can take infinite critical hits.
Right. It only had a 1.
All right. So at a 6 is a debilitating gash. Woo! Severely wounded in its earth ring. Raise the roof.
This is how your brother helps you.
And it's continuing to bleed.
And that is my turn.
Sayuri.
Oh, and now it's unconscious. It's unconscious. If a creature who takes a critical strike while incapacitated becomes unconscious. And now the next critical strike on it will do
Nap time.
plus 10. All critical
time.
strikes on it are now plus 10, unless it has some sort of immunity to it, to being unconscious. I think we got it, guys.
But like anything that hits it now is a critical strike, right?
Yes. With
Yeah,
plus 10.
we're actually going to just say Sayuri ends it because it is unconscious, unmoving, unable to defend itself in any way.
Like, I'll just pull out my wakizashi and slit its throat or whatever.
Shove it down its throat,
vital.
I guess.
Well, I think it's appropriate to say gullet at this point.
We did it!
And it dies, leaving behind the bone and flesh Naginata. Its body evanesces and turns into black and purple sparks as they rise up.
Don't breathe that in.
You probably don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, combat is over.
Yay!
Yeah, the critical strikes y'all did on it the first time it was incapacitated should have made it unconscious too, but
we forgot.
I didn't even I was doing something else at the time.
Mental gymnastics.
This isn't. I can't remember everything for everybody all the time, guys.
This is a hard game. I'm sorry.
But in any case, you've defeated it. It's evanesced, but it's left its weapon behind.
Burn the weapon. Just burn it.
Now we have. Oh, I look towards Takeo and I say, I interrupted you earlier. You were saying something to me.
Apologizing for what I said while I was enchanted?
I bow and I say, your apology is accepted. It is
and at
of
this
no
point,
consequence. Thank you, Takeo-san.
Because of a battle in the snow that is very cold, everybody but Corey take 1 fatigue. And Corey, you notice at this moment the last of the warmth from that spirit mark on your hand has faded. And the mark is gone.
I will also say, I wish all of my family members were as thoughtful as you, Matsu-san.
I still feel pretty thoughtless about having been enchanted by such a disgusting creature.
Oh, think nothing of it. These things happen.
You know what would have happened if you hadn't silenced it and made it so it couldn't do Maho techniques?
Something horrible.
A lot of bad shit.
Yes.
Please tell me so I can piss myself.
It would have summoned another Oni that it knew.
Oh.
And since I have limited access to building on the fly and all of that, I would have probably taken one of the characters from Wheel of Judgment as their demon form and brought them out.
Oh.
Or maybe I would have pulled the Bladed Oni. He was a badass
Bladed Oni
too.
So what I'm hearing is Bind the Shadow is a great spell, and Kaedeko is awesome.
And Jade Strike is awesome too.
The Jade Strike's what actually prevented that.
Oh, both of them are awesome then. Spicy.
The one made it more difficult, so it didn't bother with trying for that.
Right.
When fighting creatures like this, yes, it is
You gotta have
extraordinarily important to have spells like this.
The other made it so it couldn't do it even if it wanted to.
when it was getting desperate and was like, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, it was like, this has been a paradise for me. I have so many playthings. Oh God, I'm about to die and go back.
So what do we want to do
Come
about
here.
that, and I point to the pile of rocks.
The hell's wrong with it?
You mean the pile of rocks around where the air is coming through?
Yeah.
You also have noticed the snow has stopped falling. The clouds are starting to dissipate. The sun is shining through. It's still supernaturally quiet up here. Because when the weather went wrong, all the animals fled.
I still say we might as well cremate the dead currently while we are still here.
I agree.
There's also looking in the shed, checking the rocks,
Should probably
checking
search
out
around.
the mine itself. Maybe
We want to make sure the job is done. That's for sure.
But I'm
let's
going
make
to be
sure
stopping you all here because it's now 1:30 for me, and we need to end.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Experience points.
This was great. I'm actually going to go ahead and give everybody 3, with Katako getting a bonus for such great tactical use.
I've been holding on to these spells for forever.
Also, on the hogs,
Yes.
Since nothing actually happened from being captivated, there is no honor loss for those 2. Nothing really happened to improve honor for anyone either.
I would like to nominate Matt for apologizing about the lapse in judgment he had.
You are correct, actually.
1 point, I think, is fine, a minor gain.
I'm going to go with 2 because that is a very good social honorable thing to do. So 2 honor for Matt.
All right.
That's fair.
And
Name for his wife.
but you've defeated an Oni that took around 25 people from a village and sent it back to Jigoku. You all get 4
Sent
glory.
Back to hell.
I have also one other question. Can you click the button that says scene end so it resets our endurance and composure to
You
half?
said 3 XP, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how many glory? 3 glory?
4.
4 glory. I am at 109 glory.
I don't think
Dang.
it can go over 100. At least I think, according to the book, it only goes to 100.
Yeah, but I just keep counting.
Yeah, 'cause
That's
I
fine.
mean,
big ego.
he's got spare that or spare glory that he can lose. He can afford to lose.
Let's wrap this up for
Yeah.
everybody. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. If you liked this video, well, you watched it all the way through, so you obviously liked this video, so hit the like button, subscribe. We're here every Saturday. Hit that bell. From Crystal, Matt, Sasha, Tarek, James, my name's Corey. Go roll some dice.
Especially from another category. Goodbye.